Hey everyone, and welcome back. You ready to get into some more of that AI goodness? This time, we're going to be diving into the Forge Reasoning API beta
It just came out last month.
from the team over at Nous Research.
Yeah, and it's it's causing quite a stir,
For good reason.
and for good reason. Yeah, Nous Research. You might know them as the same team behind the Hermes language model.
Right. We'll definitely be talking a lot about that.
We will be talking about Hermes.
But one of the things that makes Forge so interesting is that it can actually be used with a lot of different popular language models.
A lot of them, not just Hermes.
Not just Hermes. So we'll talk about that. But first, I wanted to mention something pretty cool.
Okay.
Nous Research has this platform called Nous Chat.
It's awesome.
And it's basically a free way for anybody to play around with the Hermes 370B language model.
It's like their way of letting people get in and experience firsthand what it's like to work with this AI.
Exactly.
And I think they did a really good job. It's super user-friendly. They've got threaded conversations.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to follow along.
Yeah. So we'll put a link to that in the show notes. It's at hermes.nousresearch.com.
Definitely check that out.
But now, let's get to Forge.
All right, let's do it.
So we hear all the time about these super advanced language models.
Yeah,
And Forge is basically like taking one of those models and giving it a major brain boost.
I like that. A brain boost.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. It's all about taking the models that are out there and just giving them more reasoning power.
Right. And when Nous Research actually put this to the test, it's really interesting what they found.
What did they find?
They found that Hermes 70B, when it was powered by Forge, actually outperformed some of the biggest names in AI
Really?
on certain reasoning tasks.
Wow.
I mean, we're talking models from Google, OpenAI, and Anthropic.
Those are the big guys.
I mean, companies with tons of resources.
With massive resources.
Yeah.
So for a smaller model like Hermes, to be able to compete at that level with the help of Forge, that's a really big deal.
Yeah. Huge. And they even tested it using something called the AM.
What is that?
It stands for the American Invitational Mathematics Examination.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
Those are like the tough math problems that are used to determine who's eligible for the U.S. Math Olympiad.
Yeah. So we're not just talking about, basic math here. This is some serious problem solving.
Oh, absolutely.
So to see Hermes 70B with Forge doing so well on these problems,
Yeah.
it really shows that there's been a huge leap in AI reasoning capabilities.
It's really not just about generating text anymore. It's
Right.
about solving problems that require deep understanding.
Yeah, deep understanding.
So at this point, you're probably thinking, okay, how does Forge actually work?
Right. How does it do all that?
Yeah, so let's take a little peek under the hood.
All right.
So at its core, Forge uses three main technologies.
Okay.
Mixture of agents,
Mixture agents.
chain of code,
Okay.
and Monte Carlo tree search.
All right. So let's break those down one by one.
Okay, let's do it.
First up, mixture of agents or MOE.
It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It kind of does.
Hmm.
But it's a pretty intuitive concept when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like having a team of AI agents,
Okay,
each one with its own strengths and perspectives,
I see.
all working together to solve a problem.
So instead of relying on one single AI model to do everything,
Right.
you're using the combined knowledge of several different models.
Exactly. It's like getting a second opinion,
Right.
but from multiple AI experts.
That's awesome.
And that way you're getting a more well-rounded result.
So it's kind of like a brainstorming session.
Yeah, I like that.
But for AI.
Brainstorming for
Yeah.
AI.
Okay. So then we have chain of code, or
That's on the code, all right.
And this one is all about combining logical reasoning with the power of code.
Interesting. So you're mixing logic and code together.
Yeah. And that lets it handle a lot of different real-world problems
Like what?
that need both an understanding of language and the ability to do calculations.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a good example.
Yeah.
Like imagine asking, if I buy a car for $20,000 and make a down payment of $5,000, what would my monthly payments be over 5 years with a 5% interest rate?
That's a pretty specific question.
Yeah, but it's the kind of thing that COSI can handle
Wow.
because it can break down these multi-step problems.
I see.
So it's not just about understanding what you're asking.
Right.
It's also about doing the math.
So it's like having an AI that can also be your accountant.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty useful.
Yeah, definitely.
And last but not least, we have Monte Carlo tree search.
Monte Carlo tree search, or MCTS.
I know, this one sounds a little bit more technical.
That does sound technical. But the basic idea is that it's all about strategic decision-making.
Yeah.
So with MCTS, Forge can actually explore different paths to solve a problem.
I see.
It can look at the potential outcomes of each path
Okay.
and then choose the one that seems most promising.
So it's like it's thinking several steps ahead.
Exactly, like in a game of chess.
Oh, wow.
So it can make smarter choices and avoid getting stuck.
And that's crucial when you're talking about really complex problems.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
don't want your AI going down the wrong path.
Right.
All right. So we've talked about the 3 core technologies,
Yeah.
but there's one more piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Forge's beta testing is being done in partnership with Lambda.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know all about Lambda.
I do. But for our listeners who might not be
Oh,
familiar.
right, of course.
Yeah.
Well, Lambda is a company that specializes in cloud computing infrastructure,
Okay.
specifically for deep learning.
Okay.
So they provide the computing power that you need to train and run these huge AI models.
So basically, Lambda is providing the muscle,
Yeah, it must.
and Forge is providing the brains.
The brains.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
So we've been talking a lot about Hermes.
We have.
But is Forge limited to just working with Hermes?
No, not at all. In fact, that's one of the things that's really exciting about it.
Oh, okay. So
So-
what other models can it work with?
Well, right now, it's compatible with Quad Sonnet 3.5,
Okay.
Gemini,
Wow.
and even GPT-4.
That's quite the lineup.
Yeah, we're talking about some of the top language models out there.
So wait, you're saying that users can actually combine different models within Forge.
That's right.
That's incredible.
It is pretty wild.
Yeah.
You can blend the strengths of different models.
So you could take like Hermes and GPT-4
Exactly.
and combine them.
Yeah, and create something even more powerful.
Wow. Okay. So we have this powerful tool that can work with all these amazing language models.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, the current beta version is focused on what we call single turn capabilities.
What does that mean?
It means it can process one query at a time.
Okay.
But Nous Research has some big plans.
Like what?
They want to move towards multi-turn interactions.
Multi-turn. So like actual back and forth conversations with the AI.
Exactly.
Okay. Now that would be a game changer.
It would. Imagine having a conversation with Forge
Yeah.
where it remembers what you talked about before
Oh, wow.
and builds on your ideas.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it could really change how we interact with AI.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's take a deeper dive into those possibilities.
So we were just talking about the possibility of having actual conversations with AI through Forge.
Yeah. It really gets you thinking about all the things we could do with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The potential applications are just massive.
Yeah.
Like one area that comes to mind is education.
Okay.
Imagine if students had access to AI tutors
Yeah.
that could adapt to their learning styles and give them real-time feedback.
So it's like having a personal teacher that's available 24/7.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it could be a game changer for students who might not have the best resources.
Right. It could really help level the playing field.
Yeah, make sure everyone has access to quality education.
And it's not just for students, right?
No, not at all. Professionals in any field could benefit from AI assistance.
Oh, I see.
Like think about researchers, writers, even artists.
Yeah.
Having an AI that can understand your work and offer suggestions.
It'd be like having a collaborator
Exactly.
who's always there and always learning.
Yeah. And speaking of creative fields,
Yeah.
Forge can actually generate different creative text formats.
Really?
Yeah, like poems, code scripts, even musical pieces.
So you could have like an AI muse
That's a great way to put it.
that helps you explore new creative avenues.
Exactly.
But I think it's important to remember that we're still in the early stages with this technology.
That's a really good point. We need to be thoughtful about how we develop and use it.
Yeah. Like any powerful tool,
Right.
there's always the potential for misuse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we're using AI responsibly and ethically.
So how do we do that?
Well, I think open and honest conversations are crucial.
Okay.
We need to talk about the potential benefits
Yeah.
and the risks.
And make sure everyone's voice is heard.
Exactly. We need diverse perspectives to establish the right guidelines.
One of the things I hear a lot about is AI replacing human jobs.
It's a valid concern and something we need to take seriously.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I think while AI will definitely automate certain tasks,
Okay.
it's also going to create new opportunities and job roles.
It's kind of like the Industrial Revolution all over again.
In a way, yeah, technology changes the nature of work,
Right.
but it doesn't eliminate the need for human skills.
So it's not about AI versus humans.
Right.
It's about AI and humans working together.
Exactly. It's a partnership
Right.
where AI can handle the routine stuff
Yeah.
and free up humans to focus on what we do best.
So that brings up another point, education and training.
Right. We need to make sure people have the skills to thrive in a world with AI.
Absolutely. What kind of skills are we talking about?
Well, STEM education is crucial.
Okay.
digital literacy,
Yep.
critical thinking skills.
So we need to prepare the next generation to work alongside AI.
Exactly. And we need to make sure everyone has the opportunity to benefit.
Yeah, it needs to be inclusive and equitable.
Absolutely. We want a future where AI empowers everyone.
So what does all this mean for our listeners?
Well, first and foremost, stay curious. Keep learning and asking questions.
Yeah.
There are tons of resources available online.
Oh, yeah.
There's articles, videos, podcasts like this one.
Hey, thanks for the plug.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Try out tools like Nous Chat, play around with different AI applications.
Get some hands-on experience.
Exactly.
That's the best way to learn.
And finally, engage in the conversation. Share your thoughts, your concerns, your ideas.
Okay.
Talk to people. Attend events. Join online communities.
Get your voice heard.
Exactly. We all have a role to play in shaping the future of AI.
It's a collective responsibility.
It is.
So to wrap things up,
Yeah.
I'm feeling incredibly inspired by everything we've talked about.
Me too.
AI is clearly going to have a massive impact on our world,
It is.
and it's up to us to make sure that impact is a positive one. It's amazing to think about everything we've discussed in this deep dive.
Yeah, we've really gone from like the nitty-gritty details of Forge all the way to the big picture.
Yeah.
How is it going to impact society?
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
But it really shows just how fast AI is changing and evolving.
It does.
Mm.
And I think with these new tools like Forge,
Yeah.
we're seeing a real shift toward AI that can actually reason
Yeah.
and problem solve.
Like, remember that example with the taxes on a can of Pepsi in New York?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
That one really stuck with me.
It shows you that we're moving past just simple questions and answers.
Yeah.
Now AI can tackle real-world problems.
It's becoming a tool we can use in our everyday lives.
Exactly.
And it's not just about, crunching numbers
No.
or finding information.
No, it's more than that.
It's about understanding context.
Right.
Like the nuances of a situation.
Yeah.
And reasoning through complex scenarios.
And coming up with creative solutions.
Right.
It's really about making us smarter,
Yeah.
not replacing us.
It's like AI can help us think better,
Exactly.
but it's not going to think for us.
We still need to do the thinking.
And I think that's a really important thing for people to remember.
I agree. AI is a tool.
Yeah.
It's not a magic solution.
But it's a powerful tool. It is. And that means we need to use it carefully.
Responsibly.
You can't just, embrace it blindly.
Right. We need to think about the consequences.
Yeah. How's it going to affect people? How's it going to affect society as a whole?
And that's where everyone comes in.
Right.
We need to have these open and honest conversations about AI.
Yeah.
What are the potential benefits?
Yeah.
What are the risks?
We need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, to researchers,
Yeah.
to policymakers.
To make sure AI is developed and used in the right way.
Responsibly.
It's like we're all figuring this out together.
We are. It's a new world.
It is. And the choices we make now are going to shape the future of AI.
They will, for generations to come.
That's a big responsibility.
It is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
what's the one thing you hope our listeners take away from this? Stay curious. Stay engaged. This is just the beginning.
It is.
AI is always changing.
Right.
And the more we learn,
Yeah.
the better prepared we'll be.
I love that. And if you want to learn more about Nous Research and the Forge API beta, you can find all the links in the show notes. Until next time, keep those minds sharp.
And keep those questions coming.
We'll see you soon.